Hello, I'd like to introduce you to some of the basics of accelerated learning. At the core, I believe that each person has a preferred learning style, a way of learning that suits them best. If you're able to use the techniques that match your learning style, then you're going to be learning more easily, the results will be better, and you're going to be learning quicker, which is why we called it accelerated learning. At its simplest, what makes up the learning styles? Well, we clearly, when we're learning, it's coming in from the outside, so we're either seeing it, we're hearing it, or we're physically involved in our learning. So those three channels, the visual, the auditory, and the physical, are one of the components that make up our learning style. So what we're doing in schools, for example, is we're teaching students not only what their learning style is, individual one, but also the techniques that match it. So to give you a very simple idea, I believe that memory maps are very effective. These are one-page summaries of what you've been learning. And there's one on the screen now. So if a student was to take this particular subject, was to trace their finger along the lines, to say out loud the key words of the subject they're learning, which in this case is photosynthesis, then they'll be seeing it, they'll be hearing it, and they'll be physically involved in that. So we don't have to use very complicated techniques, but what we do have to do is to teach students how to learn in the way that their brain works best. So I call it brain-based learning, and it could be brain-based learning at home, and we're also working with a lot of schools, some 40% of all UK schools, with a program that teaches the students that and helps teachers actually embed those techniques in the classroom.